Hi guys, I'm back. I know I haven't posted in quite a long time, but I'm gonna explain to you guys in this video why I haven't posted. One of those reasons was the fact that I had some plans for a certain video and it did not work out because I did not get Zhongli. But I'm not really sad about me not getting him because I got Mavuika. Spoiler alert, as you can see on the screen, I got Mavuika. Before we get into me pulling for her and building her, I'm gonna show you guys kind of what I've been doing during all of this time when I have not been posting. And let me tell you, I was doing a lot. I managed to get around, like, I'm pretty sure 80 or 90 pulls before Nouvelette's and Zhongli's banner ended. And I'm gonna kind of show you guys what I've been doing, like exploration, how I was primo gem farming. Obviously I will not show you guys everything because I don't want this video to be very long. I will show you guys me pulling on Zhongli's banner and how that went. And then I will get into Mavuika's banner and building her, because I feel like that is the best way I can show you guys why I have been absent for quite a long time. Now the clips that you're gonna be seeing right now is me exploring the areas that came out. I explored every single one of those areas to 100%, and because of that I have nothing to do now, but obviously I was very determined to get Zhongli. Like I said, did not work out. I'm gonna just show you guys a couple of clips because the clips from this video are like literally the video is like 2 hours. So I don't want to show everything. I'm just going to show you guys me getting a couple of chests. Like I said, I explored every single area to 100%. Another thing that I did to get primo gems is I went into the teapot and created some gift sets, for characters. I managed to get a lot of primo gems out of that. Obviously events and all that stuff also give you primo gems. If I'm being honest, I kind of forgot about the fact that you can get primo gems from like gift sets. I forgot about that completely. I also did some things that I said that I would never do, which is fight some local legends. I fought 2 local legends with the help of my Genshin friend. And let me tell you, like, I thought I would get at least 10 primo gems or the achievement and maybe something else. I was very disappointed. And because I don't understand why I should fight a boss that has a lot of HP or deals a lot of damage and it just gives me like 5 primo gems. That's basically nothing. I also did a lot of achievements, and I managed to get a lot of primo gems out of that, mostly from fighting like bosses and co-op. Because as you guys know, I rarely fight bosses with anyone. So I did that with the help of my friend. And I'm very grateful for that because I don't know how I would get this many primo gems without the help of some people. Now I do have to admit that I did buy the battle pass. I don't know what got into me, to be honest. I kind of regret it. I did get a 10 pull out of it because I think that's how many pulls you get overall from the battle pass. It didn't really help me in my goal of getting Zhongli because I did not get him. Obviously the things that I did, obviously the gift sets in the teapot, exploration. What I also like to do is check if I have any reputation quests that could potentially give you primo gems. I just type the name of the quest in a certain, for an example, region, and it says and I click on this like website and it says if it gives you primo gems. So I suggest checking that out if you really want primo gems, because I managed to get quite a lot of stuff from it. I also wanted to do a little bit, okay, hold on. This is gonna be me pulling for Zhangli. This is the most beautiful sight I have ever seen, and I'm obviously saying this very sarcastically because I expected like a different outcome. I wasn't necessarily really mad, I wasn't crying when that happened, but I was like, oh my god, like Zhangli better come in like the next 20 pulls. Spoiler alert, he didn't. He did not. But thankfully that helped me build up some pity, and I did not really have to wish that much on Mavuika's banner. But getting back to, you know, farming for the primo gems and all that stuff, I genuinely think that if you want to get a lot of primo gems, there are certain things that you kind of forget about, like the gift sets. The reputation quests are also quite important. And then also I also like to check my quest item inventory, because sometimes you can get primo gems from some of those things, and they're just, you know, laying in your inventory, and you know, they're wasting away, while you could get like, let's say 20 or like 40 primo gems, or maybe even 60 from some of those quests. Also, my voiceovers might be a little bit all over the place, but you know, I haven't posted in a while, I haven't edited in a while, so I feel like I have to get readjusted to editing and all of that stuff, so that's why I might be all over the place. I also wanted to mention that I got Diluc at around 40 or like 45 pity, so it wasn't that bad. Then I managed to get up to 50, around like 50 pity before the banner ended, so it's also not that bad. You know, like, I understand the pity system. I don't really like it. I don't really like it, but obviously nobody does when they lose pity. I am kind of lucky. I do have a lot of characters that I still have to build properly and perfect their build and all of that stuff to get them to do better damage, but this is not a video about that. A video series might be coming out soon about that specific topic, but right now let's just get into me pulling for Mavuika and building her. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put all of the clips of me wishing on Mavuika's banner together, so that it's more enjoyable to watch. I prefer watching people like constantly pull, and I don't know if other people do as well. I think they do. That's why I'm gonna put all of these clips together. I was, you know, doing some like quests that came out, like Mavuika's story quest, like Hangout or whatever that was, and then Seat Lali's Tribal Chronicle quest. I was doing, you know, and also there was like, I got like 500 primo gems from some sort of event with like finishing the Archon quest, whatever, doesn't matter. I checked pity, I got Mavuika at around 75 pity, so that is hard pity, but I am going to shut up right now.
With the flames to guide us across time, we took a land shrouded in darkness and used our own blood and tears to forge it into a home. Now our journey continues, and a new chapter awaits. As the current Pyro Archon, allow me, Mavuika, to light your way forward.
Okay, so now that I've got Mavuika on in my game, we're gonna be obviously building her, farming for her stuff. I'm not gonna show you every single artifact that I got because that's boring. I was farming for her for like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 days after she came out. Today I also was farming for her artifacts because I'm not quite satisfied. You're gonna be able to see that I did not pre-farm for her, like, at all. I tried to work with what I already had. It's nice. I managed to ascend her to a level 80. Her weapon was the easiest one to ascend, enhance, and all that stuff. I didn't really had to do anything in order to ascend it to level 80. First of all, we had a lot of we were on an artifact shortage, and you're going to be able to see it later on in the video. Right now I'm just going to be fighting her boss so I can ascend her a little more. I worked with what I got, and I think it worked out okay. Obviously I'm gonna do a little, I don't even know if I should call it a showcase, because I've seen people do way more damage with her, but as of right now I'm satisfied with the damage that she does, since her artifacts are not the best, and that, I'm still working on her build. Now this boss, I did not like using Mualani for this boss. I preferred using Nuvolette. I have a lot of characters that I could use, while fighting bosses and all of that. The thing is, like, some of my most used characters are the ones that are built the best, except Bennett. I've been kind of slacking off on getting his build to be better. As of right now, I am only satisfied with the build of only 2 characters that I own, maybe 3, and it's gonna be Furina, Raiden, and Kazuha. Those are the only 3 characters that I'm really satisfied with. I'm not fully satisfied with even Arlecchino's build. I know there's still a lot of room to improve. I have to work on Navia's build. I also want to kind of work on my Mualani's build as well. So it's gonna obviously take some time, but we're not gonna be doing anything about those builds in this video because that's not the point of this video. As you can see here, I am upgrading the artifacts that I got that seemed like the best option to me. I decided to go mostly into like crit rate substats, and while watching back these videos, I kind of thought to myself, like, what if I actually went more into crit damage in those substats and gave her a, what is it, like a circlet? I think it's a circlet and a crit rate circlet, because I don't have her signature weapon. And I really do not like wishing on the weapon banner. I kind of feel like it's a waste of primo gems. I got lucky once, and the first pull that I ever did on the weapon banner, I got a Clarence signature weapon, and I don't even have her, so I gave that weapon to Furina. By the way, like, this is a very kind of a nice update on my Furina build. I think I'm the most satisfied with her build because she has almost 200% crit rate and like 70 something% of sorry, excuse me, 200%, almost 200% crit damage, and 70 something percent of crit rate, which I don't think I have achieved stats like that with any of my characters. I also really don't care about like team synergies and all that stuff, what character works with what character. I don't really care for that. I collect characters that I like, and if I don't know, if a character does a lot of damage, I'm really satisfied with. I don't know. I just wish for characters that I like. I don't have this thing where I like really need like a lot of supports. My only supports that are built is Kazuha and Bennett, maybe Kujo Sarah, but this is not the video where we're gonna be, you know, talking about that, because I have 2 series in mind and I don't know how if I'm gonna be able to put them out at the same time because of, you know, Resin and all of that stuff. I'm struggling with the amount of characters that I have to build and like perfect and all that. It's just so much Resin, and I don't know. I have no idea how long it's gonna take me to do that. The only reason that I was able to achieve those stats with Farina was because I was farming for Nouvellette. I've seen some leaks, I don't really know if they're true, that there's gonna be a Risley rerun, so I'm gonna be wishing on that. But I also really want Clarand. I don't know. We'll see. I really want Risley, and I don't want this to be like a Zhongli 2.0 situation, because that man hates me. He hates me. He's been avoiding me for 3 years. I don't think that's normal. I don't think he likes me very much. But anyways, as you can see right here, I am walking around and collecting these flowers for Mavuika. I'm pretty sure that I've pronounced some names wrong in these videos, but I don't really care. You know, I'm looking around for those flowers. I managed to get quite a lot of them during that one single run. It did take me like over 30 minutes probably to get all of these flowers, but that's not bad. You know, we're gonna be ascending Mavuika to level 80 in a little bit, and I'm gonna show you guys. I also wanted to wish on the weapon banner for her, but it just feels like so wrong for me to wish on a banner, on a weapon banner. And as you can see, we are on a shortage of XP materials, and unfortunately I don't really want to farm them because I would much rather spend all of the resin that I have on like artifacts. I've even stopped doing world bosses, weekly bosses, for the sake of getting some more artifacts. I don't really have anything to do in the game right now at this point, since there isn't any, you know, interesting event right now, and also I have nothing to explore. The only thing that I can do is claim the commission rewards, go to an artifact domain, get some artifacts, and then log out, you know, just that. So this is what my routine in the game is looking like. I'm gonna show you guys a couple of more times you know, how, you know, farming artifacts for Mavuika went. Also for Mualani maybe too, I don't know. They use the same artifact set, and I'm more focused on getting my Mavuika build to be better because I know her potential. I know that she can do a lot of damage. I'm just, you know, working on her build. Also, I do have to say I am quite satisfied with the damage that Nouvellette has been doing. Doing the Abyss and in general like artifact domains has been way easier since I got him. So I'm very satisfied with his damage, I know that there's still room to improve. His talents still need to be, leveled up. I need to get some better artifacts for him. And there's just so many characters. I probably should just stop wishing altogether and collect Primo Gems and focus on building characters. But like, there's so much stuff that I want in this game without spending any money, that is just like, well, any money, like with barely spending any money. I don't know what got into me, and, for me to buy the battle pass, but whatever. I don't know. Obviously, it's gonna be hard to get everything that I want in this game without spending money. But I like to try. I like to try out my luck. So yeah. Also, I did craft Mavuika's sands in the artifact transmitter or something like that, because I was fed up and I knew that I wouldn't get like an amazing piece anytime soon. I was trying out my luck with, leveling up the artifacts, and maybe, I'd get like a crit damage substat and a crit rate substat, but that didn't really happen. So I'm not really lucky in artifact domains right now, unfortunately, but I will live. I'm kind of wondering whether I should keep on trying to get some good artifacts for Mavuika while I'm at it, or if I should start farming better artifacts for another character and then maybe return to her artifact domain later on. So I don't really know what to do about that. Those are the stats. As you can see, they're not the greatest. I really want her crit rate to be higher. I know that her artifact set gives her more crit rate, but it's only for 6 seconds, and I want her to have at least 47% crit rate, or if it's even possible, 50% crit rate, with also a good crit damage ratio. I want her crit damage to be close to 200, and that might be kind of a hard challenge, but I am satisfied with the damage that she does, and I actually think that we should get into the showcase. Now, I did use a food buff for increased attack and crit rate, so not that much. Obviously, Bennett is also a good support, and he also did 40k, which I haven't seen him do, and yeah. So obviously, I'm gonna charge her ult up, and I did not notice that the Night Soul thingy was like charging, so she didn't really do any damage. But later on, you're gonna be able to see how much she did with her ult. So Mavuika was able to do 145k damage with her ult, with all of the ults from the other characters in our team. I think that is pretty good, since her crit rate is not that high, and her crit damage, like, I'm still building her. Her talents were at level 6 while I was fighting this weekly boss. So obviously there is still a lot of room to improve, but as of right now, I do think that I did quite a good job when building her. Her build is not the best, and she's still able to do quite some damage. You know, with the other ults, she did like 92k or something like that before, and then she also did 60k. So I think that is pretty good, since I'm still, you know, in the process of building her, and the artifacts that I have are not the best. So I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied because this is only the beginning, and it can only get better from this point on. So I got her talent level up materials, and I decided obviously to level up her talent to level 7. Obviously there's still a lot of room to improve. I'm quite satisfied with the damage that she does right now. I do hope that in the future she can do at least 300k damage with her ult. And since we are approaching the end of the video, I would like to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video, and yeah, see you soon. This time I promise it's gonna be soon.